Hello. So today I have a special video. I have shot a video like this before for my TikTok when I was using a different smaller pencil case, but I decided to do a more in-depth one for you guys on my YouTube channel with my new pencil case. Well, new since that last video that was like months ago, but not new to you guys because you probably seen it like sitting in like the corner over here. I rearranged my desk so things look a little different. I've swapped some stuff around, moved some sculptures and figurines around, so there's that. But this is my pencil case in all of its jingle jangle glory. I'm gonna move some more of my sculptures around just so I can have like more room to like, oh my gosh. And I dropped one. Okay. There. Okay. I want to have more room to put everything out and like show you guys. I will put a timestamp in this video because I'm going to separate it by the like decorative part of my sketch. The decorative part of my pencil case versus the actual supplies. So I'll put a timestamp on the screen now to let you guys, be able to skip ahead if you just want to see what art supplies I use. So there's that. We're gonna start with the Ita part of my bag. I guess we'll go over like the keychains. This little treat, please Snoopy acrylic charm I got from Beeftopia. This is their business card. Here's their information. I have a lot of business cards from anime conventions that I have worked at and gone to, and I keep them. I keep all of them. If I buy something from somebody or if I just like their table art, I will keep it in this little tin. So I do try to remember who I get things from. And then I have this Kirby one that I got from GameStop. It was in the clearance section, and I love Kirby. And then on the back, I have this Five Below Invader Zim shaker charm. I have this Carabiner from like Ace Hardware. I just bought it. It was $1, and I like the color of it. And then this Popeye. I don't even know how to describe this. It's just like a bag accessory that I bought from my local corner store. I think it was like $5. I really liked Popeye growing up, so I bought it just to put on my pencil case. On the inside here, I had it originally as Plav themed, which is a virtual band or like K-pop group. So this is a Mew Mimi plush that I made because when they announced like these little characters, I thought it was so cute, so I made a plush of it. It's not the best, but I did my best, and that's all I can ask for. And then here's my bias Hemin, and I also have like this acrylic charm over here. I got these two off of Etsy, so I'll try to have the Etsy links to them down below in the description. This is a I can like bring it real close because it's so small. This is a Cat Returns. This is Baron Humbert von Gickingsen the Third. It's from my favorite movie, The Cat Returns. I got this off of Amazon. This is just a random charm I found outside on my way to college, so I just picked it up. It's mine now. This is a Pokemon charm, not Pokemon charm, a Pokemon pen. So is this, and this one I got from my local game store. This is a necklace pendant that I've had for years that I love. And this is another pen I got. I think I got this at Box Lunch, and it's just, a Game Over Sonic pen. So that's what I have in here. Let me smoosh them back in here. But I bought this pencil case. Oh yeah, the pencil case is called Zip It. I bought it because it has like this clear pocket in the front that I can decorate it. And it came in teal, and teal's like my favorite color. So there's that. It has like 3 pockets, so to speak. So this is the zipper that goes to the clear pocket. This is the middle pocket, and this is the more pencil case side. Well, the side that has like pencil loops. So let's get into that. Oh yeah, the zippers are over here. This is so much clunkiness. Alright, so we're gonna start with this part. So I'll pull out each item because some of it doesn't want to come out. So alright, we're gonna start with my favorite sketching supplies, and that is this Otto Sharp pencil. You guys can't even see the writing on it. It's like so faded. It's my favorite pencil. It has 2-point lead, so it's like very thick. I love using this for the starts of my sketches so I can just get blocks of shape out. It really helps with just loosening up my hands and my thought process, and then I just refine the sketch as I go on. So that one goes over here. I also use these two for refining my sketches. These are the same brand of pencil. I just bought it in pink, this absolute neon pink and like highlighter yellow colors because I thought they were nice. But these are the Tombow monograph pencils in 0.5. They are mechanical pencils. If my camera would focus on the little bit there you go. They are mechanical pencils. It's so hard for it to focus. I'm sorry. It's like blowing my camera out. But these are my favorite pencils to refine my sketches with. I bought 2 of them just because. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright. And then I have this blue pencil. Now this one gets swapped out a lot. And you're going to see in another pocket I have a bunch of lead pencils that have like different colored lead. Because sometimes I just like doing themes for my sketches. And right now I'm in like a blue phase. So a lot of my art supplies that I use regularly is going to be like blue. So this one is a Bic pencil. I believe this is the 0.7 lead. And this one is blue. I got this at like CVS. They had like a whole rainbow pack for like $12. So sometimes I like sketching in a different color. There you go. And then my pens that I use for like all of my sketching or like sketchbook stuff, these are like my finishers. So I use this Stablio pen in like this fine point of 0.4 and this like teal color because it's my signature color. So I write like my signature, or well, I write my Instagram tag or like my social media tag on my artwork just so people can see that, oh, this is, you know, my artwork. So if it gets reposted, which I know it will, it's happened before, people can still see my signature and be like, oh, I want to see more of this person's artwork, I can go to that name. These are my, oh, I'm gonna mispronounce saying this, Sarfasa. So these are zebra pins. I've given up on trying to say that part. These are zebra pins in 0.5. I got this maroon one and I have this blue one. I've just been using these to write little notes on the long sides of like my sketches and stuff. It just makes me happy to be able to add more of my thoughts to my artwork. So I have them in this maroon and blue because the blue is really high contrast to a lot of my artwork. And sometimes the maroon is just for subtle notes. Although I might change these colors out come next month because I want to switch it up and add different varieties to my artwork and stuff. So now we're going to move on to my favorite liners. So let me take these out. These will be real easy to go through. These are all plastic nib micron pens. I like using the plastic nib because it is a plastic nib, so I'm able to get like a fine point, and then like sometimes I can like hold it at an angle to get a wider point. So they're really nice, and I have them in a variety of colors. I have it in pink, red, blue, purple, and brown. I had a black one, but it ran out of ink, and I just did not feel like buying another black pen because I have so many. So let me slot these back into their spaces. I've been really getting into like using colored line art more. It just looks nicer. So I've been doing that. And I have these Stablio pens. This one is another 0.4. I don't know what point this one is. I've just been calling it a bullet nib because it is like a bit thicker. But I have these in black. I use these a lot these days for instead of like another black micron because I can get a fine point and then a really thick bullet point. I also use these as finishers because after I do my like markers, sometimes when I use alcohol markers, it will wash out my microns and the line art isn't as vibrant. So if I use a Stablio pen, it brings back that vibrancy and lets like things pop. So those are my like every drawing I'm probably reaching for these. And then we can close this. We can go to my middle pocket, which is where I put a lot of my like other art supplies. So grab all of this. Alright, I'm gonna move this to the side so I can talk about my miscellaneous art supplies. First and foremost, we have my erasers. This is just like a random white eraser I got probably at Walmart. You know, you gotta have a chunky eraser and I think a kneaded eraser. Those are your go-tos for your erasing. So this is a kneaded eraser inside this little tin. It sticks to the top sometimes, so there it is. This is a Mario Racing candy tin I got from Five Below. I ate the candy. I don't remember what the candy tasted like. It was probably chalky. But I like the tin because I have a Super Mario OC that I really like drawing. So I got this to have a little bit of Mario representation throughout my day. This is a ruler. It's like 6 inches. I think you should keep a ruler in your pencil case to help with drawings and stuff. I don't really draw a lot of straight things, but sometimes I just need to like cut paper, and I will use this to give like a deckled or like a feathered edge to the paper as opposed to a clean one. Speaking of getting clean edges, I have these pocket scissors because sometimes you need to like trim things or cut them off in your sketchbook because I do a lot of scrapbooking with my artwork. I do have like a second pencil case for scrapbooking stuff, but I don't do it all the time. But I do still keep my scissors and stuff in my bag because I bring my pencil case everywhere, so you never know when you're gonna need a pair of scissors. I'm gonna separate this so I can talk about it in a clear manner. These are pens. That's a pencil, pen, pencils. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the smaller pile, my pencils. These are just cases of lead. This is my 2-point lead for my Auto Sharp pencil. It's in HB, so I can sketch really lightly with it. This is the, I believe it's Art Alternatives. Yeah, so they make 2-point pencils, which are like these. So you can get them like, so if you want like a 2-point pencil, you can go to Art Alternatives. This one actually has, I believe it's brown in here. Yeah, this one actually has brown lead because I like sketching in different colors. I think I have the pencil case in here. Yeah, so the lead isn't in this anymore, but this is the brand of lead that I use for my 2-point pencils. So it's multi-8 colored leads. So they come in different colors. I have a yellow one. It's over in my gondola. That's like the rotating thing. But I don't use it all the time, so it's not in my everyday pencil case. So put that back there. These are also, I believe, 2-point pencils. Let me see. Where is... I'm not trying to rotate it around, but like the writing on this is in white. So it's hard for me to see. Maybe if I like put it closer to the camera, it will focus. Focus, please. Come on. Come on. Okay. I got this. These are Uli pencils. I got this at, I believe, Books A Million. It doesn't say what it is, but I think this is also 2-point lead that I use my multi-lead for. I believe these came with black lead. I bought it because I thought they would be different colors because it came as like a rainbow pack. I have a purple one around here. I don't know where it is. but I thought they'd each be a different color, so when I used them and they were all black, I was a little disappointed. So I bought the multi-lead so that I can make them the color of the barrel. So this one has pink in it. I believe this one is red. Yes. This one's blue, as I showed, and then this one I believe is orange. Yeah. So these are pencils that I built myself that I really like using for whenever I want to add like a little bit of color to my sketches. This one is a green Prismacolor erasable pencil. I just bought this one. I used to have like a blue one. I've had a blue one, a red one. I bought a white one because I thought I'd draw on like more like darker papers and stuff, but I don't do that as often. I want to because I have a bunch of papers, but I don't sketch on those as often, so I might do that in a soon video or something. Maybe another. We'll put a pin in it. We'll put it on the board and we'll put a pin in it. But I have this, and then this one is a. Let me bring it closer to you guys. A Grapher 500.3 Pentel pencil, and this one has like it won't even focus on it. Yeah, there it is. Very, very fine point lead. It's like 0.3. I started using this recently because I wanted to do a little bit of a, I don't know how to describe it, but like kind of like hatching with my sketches. But when I use like regular pencils, they're too big, so I use this 0.3 so I can do like light hatching on my sketches. But you guys haven't seen it because I haven't posted it. I draw a lot that I don't post online because I draw for fun, for me. So a lot of times when I'm like talking about drawings I've done, you guys haven't seen it because I haven't posted it because, you know, it's for me, it's mine. Alright, this is just a writing pen I have. I have a few of these in my pencil case just because sometimes I gotta take notes, or people will be like, oh, can I borrow a pen? And I don't want to give them like my drawing pens, so here you can borrow my writing pen. This one has little charms inside of it. You can like swap these out. I think I have another pen like this somewhere on my desk. It's either on my desk or did I put it in? Oh, it's in my school pencil case. I have a separate pencil case for school because I'm in college and the semester is starting again next month. So I make sure I separate my art supplies so I have stuff for classes and stuff for art. But it has like these interchangeable charms so you can buy the different pens, swap them out. Here's another micron pen I have. This one is a graphic pen. It's like squared. I use it for doing fancy like calligraphy like writing. I do have calligraphy pens, but I feel like the ink like pours out too quickly and I'm a little heavy-handed, so that might also be a factor, so I don't use them as often. I have some more Stablio pens. These are the bullet nibs again, so I have them in brown, pink, and then red, just for some finishing details. I haven't used these as often, which is why they're in my miscellaneous part of my pencil case, but they're there. I have this red, random, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a big pen. It's just a big pen, you know. Everyone has like these in their life. You either get them in red, blue, or black. I know they have like other colors. I just have this just cause I don't really use it, so it's just in my pencil case taking up space. I think I'm just gonna put this back in my gondola because I don't actually use it. I just have it to have it. This is a Jelly Roll pen in 10 because I really like clunky highlights and stuff, so I got it in the 10 point. I also have like this gold gel pen. I'm trying to it's like a Uniball Signo. Yeah, it's a Uniball pen. It's in gold. I really like gold. I've been trying to branch out into silvers and stuff, but what can I say? I just really like gold. And this used to be my favorite pen to use, but I don't know. I've kind of like lost favor for it. I don't use it as often. It's a Pentel Stylo pen. I wanted to like get like really into calligraphy and stuff, so I bought a bunch of like different pens, including this one. But I think I stopped using this because when I use alcohol ink and stuff on top of it, it bleeds. and I don't really like how that looks with black ink. I'm okay with it with other like ink colors, but when it's black, it looks really muddy and like I messed up. And I don't really like the look of it, so I don't think I use it as often. Because I've been going back to my old sketches and then coloring them, or like my old drawings and stuff, so. And I forget what pen I use. But I do keep it in my pencil case just in case I learn to love it again. So, but that's pretty much all of my art supplies that I use in my pencil case. So let me put everybody back in here. Stuff. And that is it. That's all of the supplies I use in my pencil case. That's a little pencil case tour. I thought that you guys might like that. It's just a shorter video for today because I do have to work. When I'm recording this, I do have to work in the afternoon, so I'm gonna get some breakfast, try to walk around a little bit. I've been taking up just going for walks before I have to go to work, because in the summertime, it's just like, I wake up, I go to work, I come home, and it's a little monotonous, but I don't want it to feel like that, because then I start dreading waking up and going to work again. So to break it up, I've been taking walks and stuff, and sometimes I will go to a cafe. So a little treat, you know. I got a little treat, please, a little treat. So that's it. I want to thank you for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more art content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.